Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa, dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Whoa, dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Let me start the things, the man. Let's start the things. TV is your boy Fire Feelings back in the building. And like I told you guys, it's my birthday month, a few weeks before my birthday. But you don't know what's up, man. Welcome to a fresh upload, a fresh update. Welcome to Let's Start the Things TV. Remember, Oasis is getting latest. So we're going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. Yo, we got so much important and so much interesting topics for you today. Definitely, guys, you're not gonna wanna miss out. You gotta stick around to the end of the content to get the full story. But like I told you guys, if it's your first time over here, do remember, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, put your post notification bell on. You understand? So today, definitely, we got on the news menu, Adriana Young's family has secured a service of another pathologist who is currently on his way to Guyana. Yes, guys. Now you guys know that she was supposed to get buried tomorrow, that's Monday, but definitely what happened is that the family decided to get another pathologist to do a next autopsy because they're not very happy with what answer they get from the three that did the autopsy on Adriana before, guys. Yeah, man. Definitely, we got this on the news menu for you guys. Also on the news menu today, we got 2 police relieved of duty and commander remain on administration leave over Adriana's young probe. Boy, I telling you, boy, this is crazy, boy. But we got this definitely for you on the news menu, and we got so much more for you guys. So guess what's going on? I told you guys you don't want to miss out on this. Make sure you stick around to the end of the content. All right, let's jump into the news quick and fast.
Here now, when you want to know what's going on in and around Guyana, outside the Guyana, when it comes to Guyanese, check out Let's Start the Thing TV. We got entertainment news, we got news in the whole, we got all the gossip, all the street talks what's going on. So when you want to keep up to date what's going on, check out Let's Start the Thing TV. Bully say, watch them.
And definitely we're going to jump into the news with Adriana Young's family definitely secure a service of another pathologist, guys. Let's get this quick and fast. And it says Adriana Young's family has secured the service of another pathologist who is currently on his way to Guyana. His application to the Medical Council of Special Permission to carry out the autopsy was submitted today, and it is straightforward to expedite. The medical center informed the family attorney Darren Wade that they need to convene the council to expedite the application. The world-renowned pathologist was responsible for conducting the post-mortem examination, which contradicted the official report that fireman Voshan Menbo died of peptic ulcer and not the fractures to his skull and body as a result of the fall he suffered at GPHC. His fierce independence as a professional is peerless. Needless to say, in the expedite application for Vosha Manbod, permission was granted within hours of application. We know from source that Adriana body has been deliberately left to decompose rapidly so as they try to reduce the chances of finding out both her time of death and manner of death. The pathologist has secured as his personal attorney UC Anderson and will be examining the remainders and issuing his preliminary finding as matters of urgency. Yes, viewers and subscribers, as you guys heard it there. So I want to know from you guys in the comment section, do you feel that she made the right move, or should we say the family made the right move by, letting the next pathologist flew in to do the autopsy again? Because at the night when he got the word that he was not pleased with what he heard. Now, you as a parent, I want to know, put it in the comment section. How would you feel if you was looking for a better answer and you hear drunk, whereby we didn't hear the manner of death and all these things, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know where we coming from, but drop your comments in the comment section, man. Yo, it's crazy, you know what I mean, viewers and subscribers. Anyway, let me continue the news. Definitely going to continue with the 2 police officers relief of duty and commander remain on administration leave over Adriana Young probe. Let's get this. And it says, Guyana Police Force report today that 2 policemen, a corporal and a constable, have been relieved from their duty for negligence over their handling of the early investigation into the report that was filed after 11-year-old Adriana Young went missing at the Doubleday Hotel. She was found dead in the hotel pool the following day. In the statement, the Guyana Police Force also indicated that the commander, Colonel Mandel, remains on administration leave as the investigation into the young girl's death continues. Additionally, the police force had indicated that the owner of Doubleday Hotel, who was in the police custody, was released after the statutory detention period elapsed. He has been instructed by investigators to report on a daily basis to the police until the outcome of the investigation. The hotel owner has also been blacklisted from leaving the country. The police said DNA samples obtained from the hotel owner and those of Adriana Young will be escorted tonight by forensic investigator for advanced testing and analysis to be conducted by the Mount Sinai Health Center in New York. Meanwhile, the Guyana Police Force sought to offer an explanation of its initial report that the young girl was seen leaving the hotel when that turned out to be false. The police said the civilian staff member who was also sent on administration leave is the person who was on duty at the command center on the day in question, and she has admitted to detectives that she entered the wrong data whilst checking the camera system located within the vicinity of Doubleday Hotel. She had been tasked to ascertain whether or not Adriana had left the above place. The police said as consequence of her error, she misled the ranks by reporting that she observed a female who fit the description of Adriana Young leaving the hotel with a male. Oh God. Investigation have also revealed that there was a sergeant from the Special Constabulary Unit who misled her colleagues when she claimed that she was on duty in the region operating room, and a male anonymous caller informed her that Adriana Young was seen leaving the above hotel after she joined a black Ram motor vehicle. Like telling you. As we continue, according to the police, in effort to investigate the origin of the information above this vehicle, investigators managed to obtain the call information and arrested the male anonymous caller who turned someone who is well acquainted with the Special Constabulary rank. He also informed detectives that he and the female spoke for 10 minutes, during which he told her that he was standing in front of the hotel when he overheard persons talking about the girl leaving in a black Ram. He related the same information to a special sergeant. The call log also confirmed the duration of the phone call as related by this individual. The Guyana Police Force has stated that its intel initial statement on the girl was very inaccurate. Well, as you guys heard it there, this doesn't even make no sense. I telling you, I just fed up. I fed up at this moment, but like I said, man, Guyanese people, I know this should be an eye opener. You know me, Adriana Young open a lot of persons' eye, like your father say. I know me touch a lot of persons who know about love. Cause one thing I know in the Bible, it say, "He who don't know love don't know God." I telling you. So those persons who I know Adriana didn't touch the heart, ain't no God, is wicked people. Yeah, man. But like I said once again, rest in peace, little girl, and condolence to your family. You understand? If justice can get served physically, it can get served spiritually. I telling you, cause God don't sleep. That is one thing I know. Anyway, that was on the news menu. Time for us to jump into some stuff quick and fast. Let's get this.
Really and truly, this what you're seeing here is a complete, not 90, not 80, 100% complete chaos. And of course, outside of any type of forensic approach. And so immediately, I think the police's posture from the onset started and set the platform for there to be a contamination of the entire case and contamination of the entire evidence. because posture was bad. Even if, I mean, clearly, you don't have at that time. I don't predict you had a medical doctor to pronounce the child dead. But common sense will tell you, and from your observation, that you cannot remove that body. What should have happened is immediately there should have been a forensic doctor who would visit at that location, and so that important samples are taken at the scene immediately. So this here, what happened, if you look at developed countries, and even look at some of the countries in Africa, you will never see that posture, because immediately when you're dealing with forensic investigation, you need to, because immediately you have to know who is the head of of the forensic team, who's heading the forensic investigation, who is giving instructions in relation to other members of the forensic team, who are giving instructions to them. You saw none of that. With all the training that is available to the police force, you see absolutely no operationalizing of that training at all. A complete setup for a failed case. That was a complete setup for a failed case.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you just heard the liar with what he said, guys. Yo, I'm telling you, this is crazy. And he got a lot of point when he said nobody shouldn't even move the body. You know what I mean? Right away. Yo, it's so much effort that happened on that day. And I'm telling you, the whole thing blew out of proportion. But John, no, it is at the end of the day. I'm so glad that they have the next autopsy. Yeah, man, let's see what we're going to hear from this one here. Guys, leave your comments in the comments section. Let me know what's your thoughts, okay?
The application to have a second autopsy done on Adriana has been approved. Despite her body has not been stored properly, which has accelerated decomposition, I do pray for that family. I pray that this pathologist can give us the truth. I pray that justice comes. I pray that this is the tides shifting. We saw the owner be released yesterday from police custody, and as he got released, shortly after, the hotel went on fire again. But I trust that no matter what they try to do to remove evidence, to hide evidence, that justice prevails for little Adriana.
Well, sweetheart, that's what all of us want right now. And I didn't even know the hotel go on fire again soon as he was released. Oh my God, that's to show the people them is very serious with what's going on here. But guys, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this right here, okay guys? Anyway, check out this video here whereby this brethren him speak about the acid that was sprinkled, I think is in the school. Now it's a whole misdemeanor with this thing, but he got a lot of point at what he's saying. Take a listen.
Hey, good morning, tacos. Good morning, tacos again. This is your white grandpa in the house, aka Slackbuck Tanif. I watching something, right? I look back at the pictures of the youths them who was born with the acid, right? And you know what I realize? This wasn't no coincidence that will happen. This is political, right? And I can tell you how it's political. After the PPP see how Indo-Guyanese, Afro-Guyanese, and the indigenous Guyanese and all the Guyanese come together for the death of Adriana Young, and how they were united in the stands for justice for Adriana Young, and they came out in their numbers to support. You know what the PPP did? They went and paid someone to sprinkle. That's not throw acid, they sprinkle. You can see it sprinkle, the person sprinkle corrosive substance in this youth's face. When you look at it, you can see a sprinkle. The PPP went out of fear because they see the unity of the people. And to bring back a racial tension, they would have paid someone to sprinkle, not throw, because we know when you throw acid in people's face, it is born and disfigure, real disfigure. That is a corrosive substance. Because if it was acid and it would be blind and the whole face would be melting. We know how acid is dying battle and it is smoking. Right? Whatever corrosive substance, maybe battery water or something. And it would have been sprinkled. That is not true. That is sprinkled. To bring a racial tension. Use that to bring back a racial tension in this country. But you know what happened? It did not work. And people need to see these things the way it is. They try to draw the attention away from little Adriana. You catch me? They try to draw away the attention to split the people up and bring a race something back in this country. It was a race card the PPP used. You catch me? It was a race card they used. Some one of them paid whoever that did it. They paid them to do that. So when you look at it, it was sprinkled, not thrown, sprinkled. It's too spotty to be thrown. Because when you throw acid on people, you know how it is happening. You throw a little water or you throw a bottle with something from people, that was sprinkled. Whatever corrosive substance they did use, it was sprinkled on them. Not thrown, sprinkled. You can look at how it is spotty in the face and you can tell it was sprinkled. And that is a PPP move, and that's what they keep using to divide the Guyanese people all the time. This is the race card. And that's what they use to draw away the attention from the people that were mobilizing in unity. Indo, Afro, Portuguese, everybody come together for one cause. And this cause is to get rid of the PPP because they're saying the PPP is not good for this country. And the PPP know that their days are numbered. And this is why they went down that line. To pay someone, 2 guys, to sprinkle acid in these youths' face. And the teacher's face. And you guys check it for yourself. Do your investigation for yourself. Check it out and you will see what I'm talking about. Check out the photos because when I saw the photos and I enlarged the photos and I checked the photos, it's sprinkled. There's no one spot in these children face that is permanently disfigured like the acid catch them flush and it born away a whole set. It's sprinkled or would have sprinkled some corrosive substance on these youths and the teacher. And this is what the PPP is doing all the time to separate the Guyanese people. But the movement that this death of this young lady caused, Adriana Young, the PPP cannot stop this movement. It's a movement moving forward to get them out of office. And this is the harsh reality that they have to face. The PPP will have to face that reality. And I don't think they can face that. And I think Shibada, aka Lou, will run mad. The vice president will run mad after this election. I think the vice president is going to be the madman on the road. And people is going to say, hey, there's the mighty and powerful vice president of Guyana and former president of Guyana. I won't even mention his name. Look what he have turned to. God is going to run him off mad. You're going to see. Watching, you're going to see. He's going to be a madman in the streets. Enjoy the rest of your day. Slack Buckter out.
Subscribers, as you just heard what he said, and it does make sense. You know what I mean? If somebody did throw the acid, people would have get more burned than that. But we got a video whereby, or should we say, I got a video whereby somebody saying that this was not a political thing, like this man is saying. It's not a political thing. People are trying to put it as a political thing, or should we say a racist thing and all this. No, because we saw a picture of 2 individuals on a motorcycle on Guyana Daily News. You know them is spread beer wrong news propaganda. Come on, guys. But I hear it's more, it's different. This was not no political scene or no racial scene. This was a man and woman seen so far, this is why I get it. But guys, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts, okay? Anyway, that was it. Time for us to jump out of here. It was a pleasure being with you guys. Like I said, if you watch the video so far, please give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, put your post notification bell on. Love to all our subscribers. Peace and love until next time, boy. Fire feelings. Let's start the things TV. We out here, so.